When I was looking at that Little Cease interview that he did with Angie Martinez, I had no idea that that car crash was that serious, man. And I had no idea that in Long Kiss Goodnight, when Biggie said that line, "Cease cripple me," I had no idea
Yeah,
that
he
that was about the
did.
car crash.
To Little C's cripple me. Yeah, he did. No, that car crash was real severe. Like, if you watch the hypnotized video, Big still has a cane. Like, he was in the hospital for a very long time. Like, honestly, after the hospital, he had to go to rehab for, I don't know, maybe 8 weeks to learn how to walk again. Like, he was really messed up. Like, out of all three of us that were in the accident, he had the worst injury because um when the car hit the embankment, uh I went from the back through the windshield. So I was on the hood of the car. C's lost his teeth. He hit his mouth hit the steering wheel, and because of Big size, he broke his femur. I think that's the thigh, right? That's the leg. The yeah, his I
Yeah, right,
think it's
right.
the femur. But he was wedged into the car because he's a big dude. So they had to get the jaws of life to get him out of the car. When I came to, because I got knocked out for a little while. When I came out of it, I didn't see C's. C's was actually out of the car. Like, I think he had like ran down a little bit, probably from the shock, and was just like holding his mouth. But initially I didn't see him, so I'm thinking he got thrown out of the car and went over the embankment. Like, it was very severe. It was not like a little, fender bender. It was a crazy accident. Like, everybody was in the hospital. I had stitches. I have stitches that probably, I'm sure it's still a scar that run all the way up on top of my head. I'm pretty sure if it had been down a little further, I'd had a whole giant scar on my face. And my ankle was broken, neck some neck issues or whatever, but Big definitely had it the worst out of all of us. Like, he had to have surgery and everything. It was crazy. It was really, really crazy. But yes, he did immortalize all of that in that song and say, yeah, to Lil Cease crippled me. So, but that was just his way of dealing with it. He wasn't mad at C's or anything. It was just a crazy accident.
Yo, that's crazy. Cause like I said, man, I heard the story, but I never knew it was to that extent. So you was in the back seat and
Yeah.
you went through the front windshield and you landed on the hood of the car?
Cause it was a van. It was a loaner van. We had dropped Big's car off at the dealership, and they gave us like a loaner, like a van. And so I was sitting like in the middle part, like the seats in the back was like one row. So I was literally directly in between the two front passenger seats. So when he hit, I went through the windshields. When I woke up, I don't know how long I was out. I don't think Big was ever unconscious or anything. I'm like, is it raining? Because I think it was raining that day, but I think it had stopped. And I was asking Big if it was raining, and he was like, don't move. And I'm thinking it's raining. No, it's blood. It's blood just pouring down my face. And so when the ambulance came, they took me first because I had a head injury. So they're like, that's really the most severe in their eyes. But I just remember they had to definitely get the jaws of life to get him out because he was just wedged into the car and he couldn't move. So yeah, no, I have, I guess people probably did think it was just like a minor accident, but no, it was somebody definitely could have died. It was crazy.
Yeah, I don't
It
think
was
people
definitely crazy.
understand how severe it was, yo.
No, it was really, really bad. It was bad. I mean, we just lucky we all got out, you know what I mean? But yeah, if you go back and look at the hypnotized video when he's standing up rapping, he has a cane because he just was literally finishing up his rehab from learning how to walk because he couldn't walk. It was wild.
When y'all was in that situation, how long did it take somebody to come save y'all? Was y'all in there? Like, how was that like? Y'all just sitting there after?
I'm assuming because I'm thinking it wasn't like really like cell phones around at that time, so I'm assuming another car or I don't really remember how long it took. I probably was kind of in and out. I mean, I remember the accident. I remember like waking up. I don't remember how long it took for somebody to get us because I'm trying to think now. Like, okay, wasn't really no cell phones. Like, how did they get emergency services to us? But I don't know. Eventually they came. I don't think we were there that long. Maybe 10 minutes or so, if that. I don't know. They came pretty fast, but it was wild.